All right, have you ever thought about a career in real estate or wondered what exactly the job entails? Sharon Mason can definitely tell you. She has just written a book on real estate, and she has been in real estate since 1984. Her father actually helped bring in the Real Estate Act to British Columbia, and her son, you might have heard of him, Jason Priestley. He had a side hustle helping her out as a teenager. Sharon Mason is now sharing stories from the real estate world in her brand new book, and she's our guest this morning. Welcome to Your Morning.
Hello, Anne-Marie. How nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. Listen, I am the daughter of a real estate agent. My mom started selling real estate in the 70s and the 80s, so I was very excited to see someone with your experience write the book. It is called For the Love of Real Estate, and it feels a bit part memoir and part how-to guide. What do you think are some of the biggest misconceptions of what a real estate agent actually does?
Well, there are a lot of misconceptions about a lot of professions, and real estate certainly is one of them. One of the biggest misconceptions is as someone said to me the other day, people think being a realtor is a license to print money, and nothing could be further from the truth. We work so hard for everything, for all our clients and everything we do. We have a great deal of responsibility dealing with, people's largest investment in their life, without a doubt, and we don't just put up a sign, do an open house, and take a bunch of money to the bank. In fact, people do pay our profession for our expertise, but it gets divided up between so many people, 2 different companies, 2 different realtors, and then we have to pay all our fees, the real estate board fees, and the MLS fees, and the multiple listing, and the board fee, all the stuff that we have to do. Means that we think we maybe hang on to 35 to 40% of what we earn, and then we pay our taxes out of that. So, it's not like that at all. That is indeed the biggest one, is that realtors kind of have it easy.
Yeah, there's a lot of hustle involved. I can tell watching from the sidelines, since the 80s, one of the biggest changes has been there's a lot more women in the industry than there was, 40 years ago. But how has technology changed what you do and how you do it?
Oh my gosh. Well, of course, when I started out, there was no such thing as a smartphone. There was no such thing as a computer, actually. So, we had paper and pen, and we had catalogs of homes. And you know what? I had a bag full of quarters, and I knew where every payphone was in the whole area, because we just take it for granted these days how easy it is to communicate. And it sure wasn't like that back in the old days, I can tell you.
But I remember there was somebody who would lurk at a dispatch just to page my mom audibly over when somebody got it. And she never did not answer the phone because a phone call was money, potentially. A big part of your job is relating to and dealing with people. And you have this expression, which I love, strike while the iron is cold. What does that mean to you in a real estate setting?
Oh, well, right, because, real estate is pure emotion. People are under a lot of stress. They're anxious about everything. They're selling their home, and they don't know where they're going to live next. There's a lot of uncertainty involved in all that. And there's a lot of hand-holding and a lot of taking care of people. And I like to, what I call it, managing their expectations. Let them know that they are going to be on an emotional roller coaster. They're going to experience disappointment when they missed out on a house they loved. There could even be tears, and it's a very emotional experience. And then also managing my own emotions as well, because sometimes people get upset and they blame the realtor. Well, it's not necessarily us at all, but they need to blame someone, and so sometimes it's us. And so to just stay calm and be the calm in the middle of the storm. And if we do have to deal with a problem with someone, what we do is we wait until everybody has calmed down, and then we get together and we strike when the iron is cold.
All right, I can tell the book is called For the Love of Real Estate. I can definitely tell you love your profession. Thanks so much for joining us, Sharon.
Thank you so much. It's a real pleasure, and thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.